They're looking at the president's commitment to making a historic investment in addressing the climate crisis.
Your morning news now. President Joe Biden is traveling to Europe today for a global climate summit where he wants to promote an agreement in front of world leaders. His hope is to show the world that the U.S. is taking climate change seriously, but his travels are being delayed by the gridlock in Congress. The president is expected to attend a House Democratic Caucus meeting this morning where he'll ask them to vote on the infrastructure bill the Senate passed earlier this year, but there are still members of the party who are not ready to fully support the bill. The U.S. has issued its first passport with an X gender marker. The State Department announced in June that it was implementing gender-inclusive policies. Anyone applying for a passport or consular reports of birth abroad can mark an X gender if they identify as non-binary, intersex, or gender non-conforming persons. Previously, applicants would need a medical certification if their self-selected sex marker didn't match the sex listed on other official identity documents. Google is taking action to help delete photos of minors from the internet. The tech giant announced a new tool that allows parents and children under 18 years old to request pictures be removed from its Images tab and as thumbnails in searches. Previously, people could ask for personal information and photos be removed if they were in certain non-consensual or explicit categories, but Google is expanding the categories to include minors. Many parts of the country remain on alert as the first nor'easter of the season moves away. As other severe weather is expected to follow, that second storm will likely be a nor'easter, but still impact some, will not be a nor'easter, I should say there. It'll still impact some areas of heavy rainfall and gusty winds tomorrow and Saturday. In the south, the severe weather remains a threat across the Gulf Coast through today. Meanwhile, cleanup begins in parts of Texas, Missouri, and Louisiana following tornadoes. And residents in New England deal with power outages and water damage.
Temperatures currently are into the 40s, and we do expect the clouds to stick around throughout the afternoon for your afternoon commute. But by the evening commute, you could be running into some rain showers. Some of them could become heavy at times.
Habitat for Humanity La Crosse area will build its first home in Arcadia this upcoming spring, and you can learn more about it today. The nonprofit is holding an information session at the Wanek Center at 5:30. The second meeting will be held Saturday. We have a link to more information on our website, news8000.com. If you need a reason to splurge on a treat, here's a sweet one. Today is Miracle Treat Day. $1 from the sales of Blizzard treats at participating Dairy Queen locations will be donating to the Children's Miracle Network hospitals. Organizers hope to raise $4.6 million nationally. Meanwhile, local Culver's restaurants will hold Miracle Mondays through December. 5% of sales will be donated to kids at Gunderson Health System. We now know which stars are coming to Country Fest. Florida Georgia Line, Jason Aldean, and Lee Brice will headline this summer's music festival in Cadott. 44 acts in total are set to take the stage in Cadott during the 3-day event starting June 23rd. Tickets are on sale now. This weekend, you can make trick-or-treating more safe for children. The Teal Pumpkin Project encourages people to put teal-colored decorations outside of their home on Halloween night. That signals you are giving out allergy-safe treats like those without nuts. According to the Food Allergy Research and Education Organization, 1 in 13 kids have food allergies.
Drier conditions expected for tomorrow and also into the weekend. A lot more sunshine and less clouds there. Highs in the 50s, but then highs drop into the 40s next week with lows into the 20s and 30s next week as well as a cold front moves in to help give us our next cool spell there here.
We want to thank you so much for joining us for News 8 Now this morning. CBS Mornings follows us right after the break. Be sure to join us on, well, actually, we're going to just send it to break.